Hey everyone, I need your attention for 1 minute. This is not one of those ads. This is something that has changed my entire life. If you've been listening to this podcast, you know that this is all about personal development as the foundation for everything good in your life. And this podcast is now sponsored by Growth Day, which is the world's first all-in-one personal development app. I mean, oh my gosh, can you imagine having everything all in one place that you need to create the life that you want? Now you can. So if you've been struggling with your motivation, your mood, your productivity, or your purpose, you have to check this out. Growth Day helps you consciously change your life and achieve your potential. It has all the self-improvement tools, motivational classes, and life coaching all in one place. So many of us want to improve our lives, but the question is how? Where do we start? What do we use? How do you get unstuck? How do you make self-improvement stick? Well, research shows how. It's when you consistently journal, track your habits, set goals, learn from empowering mentors, and challenge yourself that you'll be happier, healthier, and more successful. But let me ask you something. Where do you actually do all of your personal development work? I have to tell you that over 300,000 people use Growth Day for a reason. It works. It's the world's #1 software for self-improvement. Growth Day has an amazing mindset journal that I absolutely love, a habit tracker, and a goal-setting system. In fact, I bet if you went to my stories this week, you probably saw me using the journaling app and telling you to do it too, because it's the first time that journaling has ever actually stuck consistently in my life because of this app. And best of all, Growth Day has live inspirational classes every single week from the world's top motivational speakers and life coaches. These are people who have impacted my life in huge ways. These are mentors who I already knew and loved. In fact, this is something that's so huge for me, you guys. I personally teach a class in Growth Day every single month, and it is one of the most fun things that I get to do, and I'd love to see you there. These classes will truly shift your life. There's always something new that you will learn. So join me and 300,000 achievers growing our lives with actual real intention. Visit growthday.com/Lori for a free trial. Yes, you can try this for free. So go to growthday.com/Lori and go live your best life. You guys, that's growthday.com/Lori. And I can't wait to see you there.
Things aren't always going to go as you visualize. Things aren't always going to go as you exactly plan. But the truth is, the work to create the vision, the inconveniences of putting a vision together are also part of the vision, and you better learn to embrace them. And we're back
with another episode of He Said, She Said.
All right, so we are up here having the greatest time ever at the lake house. And honestly, we've been getting a lot of people asking like, oh, do you love it? You glad you got it? Truth is, I can't speak for you, but I can speak for me. It's been better than I expected. What about you?
Same. I don't know what I expected, but it truly has been a dream come true. Being on the water, in nature, being up here with family.
The breeze, the sunsets.
Having a place for friends where, if you guys don't know, I'm karaoke obsessed. I love games. Like having somewhere that I can work really hard during the week and get so excited about the evenings and our activities and the weekends and our activities. Like it actually makes me compress what I'm doing even more during the week, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's all just like pure summer vibes. There's nothing more summer than being on a lake for the summer, which is really kind of related to what we were going to share vulnerably with today. So the other day I was complaining, and it's even hard to share this sometimes because my fear is people are going to say, oh my God, what do you have to complain about? Right?
Right.
They're going to judge me, or they're going to say, how ungrateful are you? But the truth is we do this show so that people can find themselves in our story.
Right.
And this is our real story, good or bad. So I was complaining that I had to work a couple of long days in a row. And the reason I was complaining about it is it was my intention. Every year I call it my summer slowdown. It's my intention to literally dial my workload back to about a 10% workload of what is normal for me for July and August, right? So I expect to cut it by 90%. And I work real hard all year at preparing this. I front load work. I push work off to fall. I set boundaries. I do everything so that I can have about a 10% workload during my summer slowdown. Now, the vision was, oh my God, I'm going to be at the lake house. I'm going to have all this freedom. I'm going to do what I want each day. I'm going to sleep in late if I want, work out late if I want, not have to be back anywhere for any certain call. I'll go hang out with my mom if I want. Like, I had the vision that was very graphically painted in my mind. The problem is reality struck. And the reality is I'm a part of a lot of really cool projects right now. I've got an incredible startup, this peer-to-peer lending app. You've got your startup right now, your beverage company. We have got, other incredible companies that we are invested in, sit on the board with. We've got podcasts to keep up. We're involved in a lot of really cool things. And while I thought I had it positioned where I could dial my workload back to a 10% workload, my expectations were not met. And I had a couple weeks in a row where I had a couple days in a row where it was just insane. Zoom after Zoom that wasn't planned. Meeting after meeting that wasn't planned. House things that weren't planned. And I said to you on our evening walk, I'm like, Lori, this sucks. And again, this is where I feel like you might judge me, but like, this sucks. Well, this is not what I signed up for.
I just want to add, we're also in the beginning of setting up a home. We're redoing a yard. There's people coming out to help us every single day. And when I say help, that's the reason I'm saying
pour patios, build fences.
We're so blessed to have these people even here to help us. And you were just in a moment of
I was in
being
a mood.
Completely overwhelmed, which I get it. You were very, very busy.
I was in a mood. And it was because my expectation was I was going to be up here doing less. I had a vision of doing less. But you said something to me, and this is where we're going with this, by the way. There's a point to this. You said to me, and it snapped me right back in place. You said, Chris, it's all part of the vision. And when you said that, it suddenly fell into place for me. You're right. Meeting people for fence building is part of the vision of having this big fenced-in yard. Meeting people for putting sod around where they just poured a patio is part of the vision of having this beautiful patio for us to do bonfire. It's all part of the vision. And by the way,
fixing the boat that broke.
Yeah, that's right.
It's all part of the vision of the life that we want.
That's right. I forgot. We screwed up the boat, right? That broke. Except maintaining it and then getting it fixed, it's all part of the vision of being out boating. And when you said it to me, Chris, it's all part of the vision, not just the good stuff. It really was a great way to get me recentered, refocused, grounded again on what it takes to bring the vision together. And this is why I wanted to do the episode. Things aren't always going to go as you visualize. Things aren't always going to go as you exactly plan. Things aren't always going to be as romantic as you want them to be. And boy, am I a romantic when I picture how things are going to go. But the truth is, the work to create the vision, the inconveniences of putting a vision together are also part of the vision, and you better learn to embrace them.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that we think about with the vision is whenever we're visualizing, right, we don't visualize the shit that comes with it. And I think that we should start, actually, to be like, this is the thing that I want. And also, I'm welcoming in the challenges that come with it, because the challenges are what really make the vision worthwhile. It's what makes us stronger as well. We were talking about with the lake house, obviously I'm just going to be really real. There's no DoorDash. You're cooking your food every single night. Cooking your food means using dishes. Cooking your food means
doing dishes every day and night.
Doing dishes every night.
I'm not used to labor.
It means not watching your show that you want to watch on Netflix for that 1 hour at night. It means you are cleaning, and you are cleaning your house, and you're cleaning up your dishes and doing all of those things, because we are a lake house. There are not a lot of people here to help us. It's all a part of the vision. And how can we drop in and just get really, really grateful for all of the things that this brings us, and what that hard work does for us, and what working from morning until night does, and all of the great things that we get to do in between. And just remember, this is the vision that we've always wanted. We just forgot to plan in all the things that actually come with the vision.
Where you work for it.
It's like an expectation hangover.
Yep.
But then getting really grateful for what even the hard stuff provides. This stuff that you don't love has provided so many little magical moments of meeting people and meeting incredible humans who give you insight on their life that you're like, wow, this has completely changed how I feel or who I am, or made me even more deeply grateful, or maybe I could be a mentor in this person's life. Maybe I could help them, whatever that looks like. it's really been a beautiful part of the whole thing.
It's a great reminder, and it's a metaphor for everything that you, the listener, are doing right now. Like, especially for those of you that are building businesses. Lori, I'll use yours. When you're launching a beverage company, the vision is, oh my gosh, it's going to be so fun. We're going to be around at everyone's events, and we're going to be handing out beverages, and it's, going to be great sales, except you forget that dealing with investors or dealing with legal licensing is part of the vision. Me building a peer-to-peer lending app, I'm like, this is going to be the greatest thing ever. I can't wait. We're pairing lenders with borrowers and the whole 9 yards and changing lending forever. Except I sit through endless hours of legal attorneys, Zoom calls, meetings, right? So that we can operate within the letter of the law. Those things are part of the vision that you forget to envision, but it doesn't mean that you abandon the vision. It means that you learn to realize it's all part of the vision and ask yourself, how could I like this? Or how could I at least attach it to the outcome that I'm seeking?
Mm-hmm. So grateful for you guys. I just want you to take a minute to think of the things that maybe you're in right now that are a part of your bigger vision that you are wishing away or you're hating on. And it's kind of like there's no good vision without that other part too that we tend to wish away. And how can we just open our arms up and say, you know what? It's all part of the vision. How do we just relax into it and know that it's part of it? It's part of it. We're all going through it. It's not isolated to you. It's everyone's. Everyone has this part of the vision.
So the next time you're frustrated and the next time you're having an expectation hangover, as our friend Christine Hessler would say, just remember what Lori said to me. It's all part of the vision. Thanks for listening. We love and appreciate you.
Want to know a huge secret to my success? Okay, not only my success, but just about every single person that I have interviewed on this podcast who is successful has this in common. You guys, they love to journal. They capture their life lessons and what they're grateful for. But a lot of people don't keep this up consistently. And most people do know that the research shows that journaling deepens your gratitude and increases self-awareness. But did you also know that journaling decreases stress and helps you achieve your goals faster? In fact, journaling is a huge differentiator between average performers at work and high-performing people. It leads to longer-term clarity, confidence, and success. So why don't more people journal? Why didn't I journal consistently? Honestly, they don't like staring at a blank page. It's hard to carry a book around with you or a notepad, and they just don't even know what to write about, or they just forget. That's why I know that you're going to love Growth Day. It's the world's #1 system for self-improvement, and it's like all-in-one personal development in an app. And it has an awesome digital journal, and people love it. Growth Day's digital journal has hundreds of research-backed writing prompts for self-reflection, positive mindset, confidence building, and success. I use them all the time, and it makes me think in ways that I typically don't, and it makes me ask myself better questions, which we all know gets better results in our life. It even has prompts that help you develop a daily, weekly, or monthly habit of reflecting on your life and identifying areas to grow. So it's a perfect time of year to start journaling, you guys. When you sign up at Growth Day, you also get systems for habit tracking, goal setting, and scoring, and improving every area of your life. Best of all, I get to teach there too, you guys. I'm so excited. I hope that I get to see you. I teach live in Growth Day every single month with a new topic just for you. So join me there. Start your free trial at growthday.com/Lori. Hey all, I'm so excited to share with you, Earn Your Happy is now part of Growth Day Podcast Network. A bunch of us are coming together to bring more growth to the world and support shows and brands that we truly believe in. And one of my friends is also on the network, and I'd love for you to go subscribe to his show. You guys, Trent Shelton has the most incredible podcast. It's called Straight Up with Trent Shelton, and it's going to remind you that you are built for this. I have heard Trent speak in person multiple times. I've listened to his podcast a ton. He's coming on the show, and I literally cannot wait because this man just spits straight fire. It is like truth that goes to your core and makes you take action right away. If you want one of those podcasts that when you're just out on a walk, you can't help but want to start running and run through a wall in your life, this is the show to go listen to. So you guys make sure that you go subscribe to the show, Straight Up with Trent Shelton. You're going to love it.
Hey, thanks for listening to the podcast. And I want to make sure that you have my phone number, and I'm not kidding. Did you know that I have a community text number? For real. My phone number is 310-496-8363. This goes directly to my phone. All you have to do is text the word daily to 310-496-8363. And I literally text you every single day, Monday through Friday. I actually just got done 30 seconds ago texting a bunch of people back, and I talk to you all of the time. You guys, people always ask me how I got my community text number and how it works. Well, all you have to do is you can just go to community.com and get your own. Community makes it easy to get a phone number that you can use to build your audience using text. People just text you at your number and they're added to your group. Then you can text them out audios, video links, anything you want. You guys, I text out happy birthday videos. I love to send podcast links, thoughts about life, book recommendations, different events that I'm doing in the local area. Texting gets me out of the noise of social media and directly into your hand. And now you can start texting your people too. Just go to community.com to get your phone number. They give you a 10-digit real phone number, not those weird short codes that look like spam, but it's more than a phone number. Your new number comes with an inbox for SMS and texting. This means you can actually manage your text list from your computer and an app on your phone. You can schedule text to send at certain times and to certain groups. You can even set up auto replies or let your assistant or customer service team answer your text messages via Community's awesome dashboard. Just go to community.com and ask for a free demo. They'll show you how it works and get you your number. It's time to start texting your audience versus just posting on social media. Everyone uses Community for that. So go check them out at community.com. I can tell you it's not just great for communicating with my audience, but Chris and I use Community and our texts to also sell out our launches. I'm telling you, you get such an incredible response because you really are creating a true deep sense of community, and it's so intimate. It's freaking amazing. Go check it out at community.com.